How aggressive he's got. Instant aggression.
I'm not aggressive.
That was very aggressive.
Are we on?
It's very aggressive. What,
You're scared.
Gimli.
Yeah, well, you fucking mate. I
Joey's
just want to.
very nervous.
I just want to start by saying, for a start, I am a little bit nervous, yeah, because I've just been crucified behind that desk before even fucking got in it. Right, going on out about how I look like a fucking Orkin, yeah? I know. I've never even known Mick Hucknall is, mate, for a start. I know I ain't the best looking geezer in the world, yeah? But I've got a nice looking missus, so I've done all right for myself. These pair of dickheads make out they're a fucking oil painting, yeah? This cunt looks like he's got a fucking plectrum for an head. He looks like he's fell out of fucking Jimi Hendrix's guitar case. And he looks like, while we're on the subjects of fucking Lord of the Rings, he looks like Gimli on Steads, yeah? So I just wanted to clear that one up, yeah? Let's get started.
Okay, so I met Joe at Strangle Wankins Anonymous, and did you guys, so Patreon, did you pick up on that hate? Like nothing but love from me and Josh. And that was just pure hate.
To get your fucking freeze frame of the White Orc and put it next to me.
It's all a little bit of banter. All a little bit of banter between us two.
Out of love.
All a little bit of banter.
Out of love.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that these pair think they're the best thing since sliced bread and they should be on the cover of GQ because they spend all day sucking each other off. But they ain't fucking oil paintings.
I always say I'm
and
ugly.
I get it. So I get made to feel like I'm on that fucking dating program with the Undateables. Yeah, I get made to feel like I should be a contestant on the Undateables.
No. Can you get the Full Reptile Co. lifestyle T-shirt pic of Joe at the Burger Van? That one where he's sitting there.
Very good looking lad.
We always say how good looking
we said that was the best picture taken that day.
You are very good looking.
You just said my ears were clarted and I've got a forehead that I could fucking fry an egg on or whatever.
I never even said anything about the forehead. Peter, when the fuck did I mention a forehead? No one's mentioned. It's big, that is.
Mate?
No one's mentioned a forehead.
Mate, come on. Like I always say to you boys, my head ain't the smallest, but people in glass houses should not throw stones.
What's all in my head? I ain't even spoke about your forehead. Patreon, listen.
He has to have fucking custom-made caps.
Where has this come from?
I can't get my hand around that.
Where's this come from? Honestly, I thought it was going to be a nice social...
Yeah, I'm coming in, hands raised, yeah? You might fucking lever me on there, but when it comes to this shit... I'm an intelligent guy, mate. I've got wit.
I've
got wit. The pen is mightier than the sword, boys. Yeah? The pen is mightier than the sword.
You're literally making me sick.
Fucking bore
Anyway,
off.
lads, I'm sorry. I love you both.
It's all right.
What's in, mate? Get the fuck off.
What is
yeah?
Let's go over subject. So now we're going to.
Tell him to get the fuck out of here.
There's a few things I want to talk about. Say HMP Franklin. What is HMP Franklin like? What is?
What even is HP Franklin? Because I specifically requested, if it is what I'm thinking it is, that weren't mentioned.
Oh, prison.
You say I twitch and stiffen up. What are you doing?
What you've just had a bean, mate? Don't knock it. Don't knock it. Mystery gets fucking angry, man. Keep their feet fucking still. They're toast on this box.
Calming down.
Relax.
Calm.
Yeah,
it's all right. No one's judging you. No one's judging you. No one's thinking you're ugly. It's all right. That was a very aggressive start.
I felt like I had to come on and just. I felt like I'm sorry. I felt like I had to stand on a little bit. I weren't able to stand up for myself behind there, where I was being respectful to Mystery, keeping quiet. I shook my head a couple of times. You were fucking getting on at me. I was shaking my head. I was shaking my head at the question, not the response.
This is the biggest bite I've witnessed since, and this was just.
Yeah, and I feel like I failed Mystery. I feel like I found Mystery.
So guys,
me all morning.
Okay, so guys, this is Joe Taylor. This is Joe Taylor. This is our head of BJJ here at Hardy Warled. This you're witnessing is clearly one of the biggest bites of late. I mean, there's been some big bites about certain subjects we're not going to go into. I mean, I've had bites of him actually say jiu-jitsu is for pussies and he hates jiu-jitsu. But right now, this bite, you know them words come out your mouth? I've got witnesses. Okay, so right now, this is a very big, severe bite. I am publicly going to say I'm sorry for calling you the orc with the flat head, the slanty head, out of Lord of the Rings. I apologise publicly. I didn't expect this reaction on our podcast. And with severe sincerity in my soul, I am sorry. You're a very handsome boy.
Don't fucking... fucking apologise to him, mate. He's just come out here and fucking piece of shit at us.
No, he has a little bit.
On our own podcast.
If there's anything you boys have said to me, is stand up for yourself. I've come out here, I've stood on.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
The subject I wanted to talk about today was, there's a few with you. I mean, obviously, you're a fantastic jiu-jitsu coach. There's a couple of techniques I wanted to talk about. First technique that's very strong in your system, the double tap and the variations on the double tap. Can we get into that?
Okay, so I'm going to put it out there. Yeah, Jimmy tapped me out twice today in MMA. I've got no shame in that. He's a world-class elite
world-class brown belt.
But he's the fucking biggest sandbagger in the history of jiu-jitsu because he's about as much of a brown belt as I am a fucking cabbage, mate. Yeah, right. So let's get that out there. Also, you need to decide because you spend half the day telling me I'm a shithouse and that I'm an embarrassment, and then the rest of the day boasting about how you've tapped me. So which is it? Am I a shithouse or am I a worthy tap?
A shithouse or a tap?
Brilliant.
But anyway, so I mean, we calm down a bit.
I'm calm, mate.
Relax.
I'm calm.
Can we talk about?
I was like a caged lion behind there. I couldn't wait to get out here.
Can we talk about the infamous Venator submission wrist grab that when I walked in earlier, I seen you teaching your PTs?
He just makes up bullshit, and then his little drug runner fucking goes out and spreads it around fucking the gym.
Hey,
do you know what I mean?
What the fuck, mate?
All right, on banter runner, whatever you want to call it. He fucking makes it up. You stir the fucking pot, mate, every time, and I'm sick of it. Yeah,
you feel better?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
What the fuck? This is like cancelling. This section could be called.
What did you? I was literally
Jimmy and Josh
teaching
is
them a
cancelling
technique earlier that you have taught me.
Nah, I didn't taught it wrong, bro. He didn't teach it right.
No, I wasn't teaching it wrong.
You cross your arms.
I taught him a cross-arm fucking arm drag. It's an arm drag.
Cross-arm arm drag or a cross-arm fucking arm drag? Which one?
Whatever. To the wrist, to the tricep, pulling it across to the back body lock. That's what I was teaching.
So you're teaching your PTs more of my content?
Oh, yeah, of course. I take great influence from you.
I have a great influence of you.
It's rubbing off.
Talking to the mic.
Talking to the mic.
Get it fucking right.
Sorry, I'm not used to this. You know what I mean?
Relax. Don't tense up so much. I can see you tense.
You're like Mick Jagger on Steads. That's what you remind me of.
You have a half-eaten ear.
Yeah,
let's talk about because your IQ. You like to say the pen is mightier than the sword.
Mate,
what subject would you like to talk about? A mug as well?
Go on then.
Mate, I don't. No.
You've come out here and you tried to mug us off, so we'll let you mug us off now. Speak and subjects you want to mug us off on.
You mug us off. Tell us how you beat us up in sparring.
I'll take it like a champ. Go on, say something.
I don't want to talk about a subject. I don't want to talk about
kindness. We love you, Joe.
An orc in between two.
We love you, Joe. We love you.
Hey,
we love you.
Yeah, I love you both too, deeply.
You're very angry.
That's why I get.
I don't feel like you do after today. That was a bit of a
sure. I'm questioning the love.
I had to stand on. Do you know what I mean? I had to stand on.
Called you a fucking orc out Lord of the Rings. That was it.
A bit of banter.
That was very emotional.
Banter.
Yeah, here comes Gollum. Yeah, Gollum's here as well. Fucking a room full of orc and fucking Gollums. You know what I mean?
If anyone looks like a fucking
it was maybe the straw that had broke the camel or the orc's back. Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Your missus messaged me anyway. She fucking has.
Shut the fuck up or I'll slam you on your head again.
Oh, I tell you what, what the fuck? Everyone's getting very aggressive.
Everyone's getting aggressive.
Bringing out the worst in
everyone. Do you want
everyone.
to tell you what the thing is? So we do light-hearted banter and they can't take it.
I know.
They give it.
I know.
Yeah, and we give it back and they can't take it.
So I walk into my place of work, my gym, my business, my sanctuary.
Tell him what it did to you when you were having a nice day out with your family.
I was out with my family, my wife, my children, my brother-in-law, just minding my own business, walking around London Zoo. Having a lovely day, looking at the hippos, looking at my orangutan brothers.
Don't interrupt, let him speak.
You know, looking at the giraffes with the dead long necks. And I started getting abusive texts off Joe Taylor. Has anyone locked you up yet? Have you been tranquilised? You know what I mean? Has anyone noticed you're out your pen? I mean, just fucking with my wife and kids.
He calls himself the Orangabear for a start. So that's what I would consider light-hearted banter. Some of the stuff these boys come out with that I can't go into.
Why can't you go into it?
Why can't we go into it? Defamation of character. It's slander.
Defamation.
Yeah? Defamation. Okay, yeah, all right, fair one.
Fucking English, right? Miss you like that.
Slander, yeah? It's
Yeah, I
slander.
don't correct you, but I correct this dickhead.
Yeah, I know what
fucking
you're
look at
saying.
You
that.
stay out.
Yeah, you stay out, you dickhead. The door's locked.
15, 20 minutes.
Well, I don't give
Yeah,
a
we
fuck.
best
Stay out, mate.
So yeah, defamation of character.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a difference. Me asking you if you've got out your cage is a little bit
Yeah, but you
different.
come on to our podcast getting the big and it's like
I come
I didn't
on.
expect this behaviour.
I come on and stood on.
I didn't expect
It was a bit out of character,
All right,
wasn't
look,
it?
we've
Well,
probably.
so all these Patreon now are gonna think you're a piece of
And
shit.
you're a piece of shit.
Well, I'm
And
sorry,
this is what-
Patreon,
This
but
is what Trembolone does to you.
this is
You know
this
what I
is
mean?
what
This is a nice guy.
this is
bit
what
of trend,
people
bit of
like
crack
this.
down, bit of smoking crack down, fucking.
Here we go.
Places.
Here we go. Telling people I'm a crackhead. What are you talking about, mate? What? Yeah.
Dan Hinkley.
He's not a crackhead. He is on Trembolone, but he's not a crackhead.
I don't even know what Trembolone is. Sounds like a dessert. What is that? Yeah.
Toblerone.
Sounds like a chocolate bar.
Joe's injecting himself with Toblerone. Let's talk jiu-jitsu. Come on. We've got a little bit of time for all the kids again. Let's talk a little bit of jiu-jitsu. How you like getting tapped. What your goals and aspirations are. How did we meet?
How did we meet?
Can I say this?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you give your version.
Yeah.
of
So
it.
this is we got to where we were, the brotherly love. So Joe came in to train on the class. You know, paid a visit to the gym when it opened, and just a little bit of small talk. He didn't really speak much. You're quite a quiet guy, weren't you? And then I heard that Joe did jiu-jitsu, so I did my research and became very impressed instantly. It was instantaneous. A very, very talented coach. Superb what he does. And we had a chat, didn't we?
We had a
And I
chat,
wanted
yeah.
to bring
In
you
the garage, weren't it,
It
at the
was. I wanted
start?
to bring you bring his head of jiu-jitsu, and he's done a sterling job ever since. And that's the truth. There's a bit of love for you there. You're a
thanks a lot,
fantastic jiu-jitsu coach. Ugly as fuck, look like an orc. Now you're a black belt, but you're a fantastic coach. And we
The
all
black
love
belt's
you.
definitely gone to his
And
head.
you're valued very much at this gym, and we all love you.
Yeah.
And big things on the horizon.
What's the catch? Where's the Judas coming from?
There's no
catch,
catch, mate.
Judas.
See, this is how
Just
paranoid
love.
you are.
Just love. But we met by chance, really, innit? You know
It
what I
was,
mean?
yeah, it was by chance.
You know?
I obviously
Well,
knew
not
who he
met by
was.
chance, you come and trained here, but
Yeah.
did
Obviously, knew who he was. He's a legend, didn't he? He is a legend. But I come here to train.
In your bedroom.
I did, well, no, but I definitely knew who he was. And I'd watched many of his fights, followed his career, seen him about fight shows, stuff like that. And then when I knew he was opening up a gym, I knew I wanted to get here and train. Come along with just the intention of training, really. I had my own thing going on, nothing in comparison to this place. I was literally just teaching out of a little kickboxing school in Hinckley. It's just a way of a bit of additional training. Because my coach, my main jiu-jitsu gym's in Birmingham, so it's a lot of travel. So I just set up a few classes in the week over more local to me, just to keep things ticking over. So I growing a little stable of a few lads, just local lads who came along to train. Then started coming here to train. Obviously another local gym, very reputable. Just came with the intention of training. Jimmy picked up on the fact that I did some jiu-jitsu. Like I said, he did his research, and then he sat me down, he had a chat, and I was just flattered that he was even paying me any attention, to be honest. And before I knew it, I was head of jiu-jitsu here, coaching a strong mat full of lads. I've given out a good bunch of blue belts now. I'm sure there'll be some purples on the horizon. Cornered the lads in their MMA fights. Don't think I've cornered any pros yet. I've cornered a fair few amateur fights. And yeah, it's just snowballed, really. Met Josh along the way. All joking aside, I love him like a brother.
Thank you.
And
you came out a bit horrible.
he is a sponge. He is a sponge, and I have no doubt in the next few years he's not just going to be known as a boxer. He's going to be known as a full mixed martial artist, and his grappling will be a part of that arsenal as well, definitely.
See, that was a lot better, wasn't it? Did you feel better?
Yeah, I feel like
That was start, mate.
I mean, you painted yourself something you ain't. That was roidy as
You know what I
fuck.
mean?
You had the fucking eyes. You had the fucking.
You were bloodshot.
Your shoulders went like this, fucker. You came on like
You had
that.
no
like
neck.
You had a fucking like a chin like that. Like you fucking cunts. You know what I mean? Fucking Gimli and fucking Pleckhead. You know what I mean? Or whatever you fucking said. You know what I mean? Clefhead. You know what I mean?
Like a plectrum.
A plectrum, that was it. Pleckhead. You know what I mean? Like, but now this
Relax.
is the true Joe.
This is the true Joe. Lovely lad.
Fantastic jiu-jitsu coach, a big art, a brother, nicest guy in the gym, and quite handsome. Quite handsome.
I was before I come here.
You know what I mean?
I'd have given myself a 6 before I come here. I'm more like a 4 now.
Oh, that's what you do, Merlin. Oh,
Get the violin out.
All the comments, he's not a 6. You know what I mean? He's a good solid 8.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell,
Fuck Mystery. Don't do that on our shit either, bro. You know what I mean?
Wouldn't do that for Dan Hardy, would you?
Yeah. You'd hold it in for a fucking 2 hours. I do smell that. It smells a bit weedy. Oh.
He had a poo earlier. Mystery had
yeah,
a
it
poo.
took him fucking 18 minutes to have a
He had
shit.
an 18-minute poo before sparring. Went in there and it smelled like weed. Your shit smells of weed.
Everything smells of weed. Well, yeah, that's...
yeah. I mean, we got this a bit. We ain't got much time here, have we? We haven't got as much time as we wanted.
Well, I'll come on again some other time. We can. We've got time for another question or two. And we could just get 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. What time do the kids get? 5:30, isn't it? So 5 minutes.
Is there anything you'd like to go through? How did sparring today go? Your last spar before you start your
I felt like I was doing all right, and then I had Jimmy last round, and it all come crashing down. But I was expecting that. I'm nowhere near in the same league as him. Not worth mentioning in the same sentence as him. And I knew it was our last spar. He's took it a little bit more easy on me the past few, and he made up for that today. But until then, I got a few takedowns. I was landing a few of the things that we were... no, definitely not on him. But you don't need to let them know that. Everyone knows that. They're going to see the footage later.
The wall was covered in his drool.
Yeah. He pulled out all the tools, all the niggly elbows.
All the brown belt moves.
All the brown belt moves, sandbagging brown belt moves.
Get you fucking good then.
Why am I a sandbag? You got a hair there. You see that?
Mate, you've been training 20 plus years. You're a black belt in judo. You're only a brown belt in BJJ because you don't train in the gi much.
Why don't you train in the gi, Jimmy?
Go on, say it.
Only 70 hours in the day.
Oh, right, yeah.
I love the gi. I was going to train.
I know you love the gi.
No, I want to know. When you say I want to improve in the gi, you know I do. You know,
I know.
I take the piss out of the gi, but I actually do like it. I've told you that. I'm enjoying it.
I know.
I'm enjoying learning it.
I know. You do.
Yeah, I need to do more gi.
I'd like to do judo. I think judo would be quite fun to do.
Well, like I say, I want to get Adam in. Adam Welford.
I think that'd be quite good.
Judo, fantastic judo coach, and he only lives down the road. One of my long-time friends.
I think that'd be good, man.
Get him in doing some judo with the boys. He's got a lovely system. And it's easy to pick up. And
I mean, the stuff I teach down here, I wouldn't say I'm like I'm too gi dependent. I don't teach it like because obviously it's an MMA gym.
I will say that though, innit? You've said that to me though. You're trying to evolve into like an MMA grappling.
Yeah.
Obviously jiu-jitsu, innit? But
I'm trying to cater to the majority of the lads down here who have aspirations of fighting MMA. They're all good enough to come along to my class. A lot of the lads who fight. So what I accommodate to them with is more universal grappling than it's ever going to be lapel guards and worm guards. I mean, that might be a disadvantage to some of our guys who want to compete sports jiu-jitsu at some point, and we'll address that when it comes to it. But so far, the lads who have gone and competed in sports jiu-jitsu have done fairly well. Like we've won golds and silvers. They've done far better than I ever did competing, so I'm happy with the progress they've made so far. I think if you're a good grappler... No,
carry on. I didn't even say a word.
If you're a good grappler, you should be able to utilise your grappling, whether it's gi, no gi, MMA, just like you can, as much as it pains me to say it.
I just smile.
You make out like he's a chore to
I love it, because he always has to drop about his competitiveness.
Yeah, because I don't want...
Shh, And also, did you say the words? Have you said the words to me before? I hate jiu-jitsu. I've just
be honest. Be honest.
Have I made you bite?
No, the exact words I said was, I don't even like jiu-jitsu.
Okay, thank you. And then the other day, did I hear you...
Because he was making me out.
Let him finish.
Did I have you say the other day, did you say to someone twice, yeah, I'm a black belt. I'm a legit black belt.
I said this, yeah. Right, so first of all, I said I don't even like jiu-jitsu that much because you were making me out to be one of them fucking fairies who's on Instagram putting up memes about beating up people's boyfriends when they've gone and done a jiu-jitsu class, yeah? That's the sort of person you were making me out to be. You know what the kind of person you were making me out to be. You were making me out as if I fucking wanked myself off with my lapels, yeah? I'm not that I am not that guy, yeah? I am not that guy. I appreciate jiu-jitsu, I love jiu-jitsu, but there's more to the world than jiu-jitsu. I want to be known as a grappling coach, like Josh said, not just for jiu-jitsu.
You did it again.
Yeah, well, you throw the bait, I'm going to bite. And also, when I was in there the other day and I said I was a legit black belt, I was saying it.
Why?
I was saying it because he was saying the lad who I was speaking to at the time.
Take a breath. You're doing it on top one. Just chill, man.
Hold on, Jim.
To be
fair. No, but to be fair, you have brought on all this horrible shit that we've said to you. Like, you brought it on yourself.
And I wouldn't even consider myself to be a legit black belt. Like, fucking hell, man. Like, I'm not a world-beating black belt.
What the fuck? Oh, my day.
Because you make me out to be this arrogant twat.
I'm done.
Make me out to
be... No, let's stop this now. Let's stop this.
Camera,
right, fucking shut this shit. This was episode 3. This is Joe Taylor.
Joe Taylor sign off. Orchid's signing off.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks,
love it, bro.
Love it. Brother, thanks for coming on. It was gold. I can't believe it felt. Thank you, James Mystery. Thank you, guys.
Cheers,
man. Thank you, Brian.
Love you long time. Shout out, man.
Respect.
Os.
Don't do that gay jiu-jitsu shit on our podcast. Don't do this.
What the fuck, man?
You bit like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's good footage though, isn't it?
Yeah, good.